Subjective reality is just as real as objective reality. You could say that the stars are beautiful, and the stars are just as real as their beauty, even though their beauty only exists in your mind. Because subjective reality is just as real as objective reality, and in some ways can be more real, because subjective reality is the only form of reality which can perceive itself. So anything that exists in your mind exists because it exists in your mind, even if it only exists in your mind. So sometimes people ask me, well, I've got a piece of paper in my mouth, and I'm acting like it's a cigarette, but you know what? Because anything that exists in your mind exists, and it's just as real as anything that exists subjectively. If I create in my mind a plane of existence in which this is a cigarette, a plane of existence in which there's smoke coming out of the other end of it, then that is just as real as anything. I am smoking a cigarette in another plane of existence. Ferb, isn't that just imagining you're smoking a cigarette? You're acting like that doesn't mean anything. You're acting like that doesn't mean anything. I suited up to watch the Hannibal finale. Hannibal premiere. The Hannibal premiere. I suited up to watch the Hannibal premiere. I just watched the Hannibal premiere. I'm gonna rewatch it on the internet now. With my alternate reality cigarette. Hannibal is a really, really great show. You know why? It's such a great show. It's so well done. It's just so intricate. And there's so much symbolism and metaphor and just so much thought goes into everything. And the characterization is perfect down to every last detail. And the lighting and everything, it's just, it's really well done, man. I have a book about blood. I took it out of the school library, and I thought it was going to be about blood, like, scientifically, but I think it's about, like, the history of blood. Is it? I think it's kind of, I don't know anymore. My mother gave me this freaking sweater. And you know, I'm really happy about this hoodie because I have the schedule thing, and tomorrow I'm going to start wearing graphic t-shirts with hoodies and plaid shirts, which is what I wear when it is not winter, because when it's winter I wear these, except when it was the Hannibal finale I wore this suit, and I drank this really fancy soda that's on a completely different level to normal soda. It's called Henry Weinhardt. Remember that. Henry Weinhardt. Try it. Just try it. Just trust me on this. Trust me on this. You can trust me on this. I got this, and I'm really happy about it, because it looks just like one that Abed has, except Abed's has a black stripe, then a white stripe, then a black stripe, then a white stripe, and this one just has black stripes, but it doesn't really matter, because other than that, they're the same, and me and Abed have the same taste in clothing. I'm really happy about that. I dyed my hair black, blue, black, because I ran out of hair dye that was red and red orange, because I usually do red and red orange, but tomorrow I'm redying it, and I'm doing it pink because my red orange hasn't come in the mail yet, so I won't have it red orange for like another 2 months, but I don't really care. Hannibal's a really great show. Hannibal's a really great show. Watch it unless you don't like gore and blood. Watch it unless you have a problem with blood. Watch it unless you have a problem with blood. It's not your usual gory show, though. It has, like, these corpses that are arranged, and they're all set up, and the scene is done really beautifully. Like, so it's not your regular gore show. It's not a gore show at all. It's just this really intricate show with this excellent characterization, and everything is really intricate, but it's about Hannibal Lecter, so of course. But they actually do that. They do that beautifully arranged scenes involving corpses thing symbolically also. I'm pretty sure it's to represent, like, will, because you see the scene, and it's this really beautifully done scene, and then you realize, oh, it's a corpse. And it's supposed to be that thing where you see how wonderful it is, and then you see the horror, and it's supposed to be that, because I think it's supposed to reflect on, like, how Will sees things, because he's looking through the eyes of these serial killers, and he sees the beautiful thing that they see, and then he's himself, and he realizes what he's looking at, and he sees the horror, and his horror in his own mind, and the whole thing is so well done. I'm gonna rewatch it in a minute. How long is this video?